ourselves talking on live stream.
Just don't want to.
Let's see.
It's that time.
I was talking on live stream.
No, is that on town?
No.
That's all you need right there. That end button. All right, we're ready. Yep, all good. Thank you, bud. Okay, you guys ready? I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. We'll stand for pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, amendments to the agenda. We have two. We have J2 marketing, and that's for our promotional video. I will be asking an additional $4,375. We're taking over. It's going to be a little bit better. And that will be 1A. And then 1B will be letter of intent, tax abatement, personal property for JW Hicks. I may need a motion to go ahead and approve both amendments.
I'll make that a motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, everybody have a chance to take a look at the minutes? Need a motion to approve?
Make that motion for approval, Mayor.
Second,
I'll second
all in favor?
Aye.
it. Aye.
Citizen comments, any citizen comments? No citizen out there, okay. Move on to First Amendment 1A, J2 marketing, which is, we making the promotional video for the city of Knox. We already, you guys voted, we were gonna share it with the school. The school backed out. So in order to pick up their half, which will give us probably a more not lengthy, but a better, we'll be able to capture more businesses or whatever. If we take over their half, which would be an additional $4,375. And I recommend we do that because I think we'll have a lot better promotional. So need a motion to go ahead and approve that.
Make a motion for approval.
Second,
I'll second her motion.
any questions on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next up is JW Hicks, and I'll let you guys explain. What are you doing here?
So we shared with you. Okay. So we shared with you last visit, requesting some abatement for some property in terms of building we were putting up. This is more for equipment to go with our general expansion. So I think we mentioned this a little bit, but one of our product lines, we're competing with mostly global players. And this product line in particular, there is some new technology needed to make sure we keep our place in the market with competitive products. So this is an investment in that. So it's basically a new heat treating device to treat some of our products, and then some automation to help do material handling for these products. So it's really required for us to stay in this business and grow in this business. And there's a lot of intangibles too. From a efficiency standpoint, it's going to be more efficient. It will allow us to turn our products faster. And from a total emission standpoint, it is the process we're using right now is already world-class for efficiency in terms of how it does combustion. This will be even more efficient total for us. So a lot of benefits in doing the project. And it takes one of the jobs in our facility that's the hardest from a ergonomic standpoint, and it improves it where people will no longer be touching the product. They'll be supervising some equipment doing it. So it's a positive thing. So really for us, we weren't really quite ready to do this, but it's more of we need to do this now to make sure that we have a future in our marketplace. So it's a significant investment between the investment in real estate and the investment in this equipment. It'll be the most investment we've ever made in a single year. So we're definitely all in on growing our business. Any questions for me on what this is?
Okay, no,
questions? I mean, I think right now at this point, we can we can approve this. More or less asking for a tax abatement on personal equipment, statement of benefits and all that. But I'm not so sure. I was talking to Jim that we might have to backtrack maybe. I'm not 100% sure because I think where they're putting it, they did a small expansion last year. They're putting it equipment. So that economic development revitalization area is really old. We might have to redo that. What Ice Miller told me. So I will have to call them tomorrow and find out if that still stands or we have to redo that. If we have to redo that, then, you know, it'll be just a little bit longer process than, you know, just approving that.
See, I think we want to help you out, but the steps have to be done properly. And other than that, I mean, that's the only thing in the way.
Sure, we want it to be done right.
And the
Google search sheet, it was unclear to me, so.
The only reason I'm saying that is because when they were building that addition onto that, I jumped the gun and I got a hold of Ice Miller because I thought you were going to ask for a tax abatement. And that's when they told me, you know, it was so old that you might be better just to redo it all. So we'll find out. I'll find out and then let you know what next step is, but.
How we can help support.
Yeah. So,
okay,
okay, need a motion to go ahead and approve the,
okay. I'll make that motion,
Statement.
absolutely, for approval.
Also,
any questions on that? All in favor? Okay. So we'll, you know, I'll find out, within the next couple of days, you know, what we have to do and let you know.
I am working on the land across the street there from our Slygate plant with Mikey and the Economic Development Foundation. So it may make sense if we're doing it for our North Campus that we ask to include the area across the street too, to make it easier for an additional investment there in the future. I don't know how long this is good, you know, how long it lasts. For me, I did a quick Google search on looking, it was inconclusive. Some felt like it was still going to be included. Some felt like it could have.
So where are you looking at?
So, where the Slygate plant, so our North Campus now, the original facility on the other side of Klockner, that 52 acres that the economic
In the
development.
corner,
Yes.
corner there?
Yeah.
Just north of the rail spur
Yeah.
behind the old toll facility, now our west facility.
Oh, you're talking about their 50 some acres. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what it constitutes.
With the state, but it may make sense just to include that whole area for the future. Because really that's what you're trying to do there. You're trying to encourage more economic development.
Yeah.
So whether it's, you know, I intend it to be us, but regardless for you guys, that's what somebody would expect to develop that.
Yeah,
Mr. Mayor, if I can, and again, this is more from memory, when we came here in 1992, we bought the front part of, I guess it's lot 4, it's where our Lance plant is. It's that taller building on Klockner. That was the first time that anybody had ever asked for. This was an economic development revitalization area, and nobody had ever done tax abatement. So we hired legal counsel and they helped us along with Knox to do that. So I think that dated back around 1993 in that time period.
we have a file. We have a file on all that. So on every industry that came in for abatement, so, I'll look through yours, but, you know, we also want to make sure that we do everything right because everything has to go, you know, the state has to, you know, if there's anything wrong, they're going to reject it. So we want to make sure that everything we do is,
100%, no problem.
yeah. Because we know how time delays can hurt.
Sure.
And stupid, and little mistakes like publishing it in the paper. You know, which just happened.
Right.
Well, I mean, this is come on, this second time, because we had this scheduled for tonight. And they had the public hearing, they didn't change the date on it. So we couldn't have it.
Long-term as you are. So
Right.
let's all, let's keep looking down the road here and look
Papers.
at where we're going.
That's right.
So,
Right on your paper.
It's okay. Thank you.
okay. We took a vote on that? Nobody had any questions? Okay. We'll move on down to mayor's report. I just have a few items. And you guys might jot this down. The AIM Summit, starts on Tuesday, September 29th through Thursday, October 1st. It is in French Lick again. So Cindy will let you know when, you're gonna have to let one of us know if you're going. And then when the block of rooms, hotels and all that come open, you gotta jump on it. Second, I handed out a little brochure for you guys to read. And basically been working with Kirksey on a safety action plan. And that is through Knox is our main concern, 150 South through Knox. And basically, in the meantime, the state got a hold of me and they are planning on redoing all of the traffic lights in Knox, modernize them because they're, a lot of them just,
Ours just turned red and green. Yeah.
well, they do. The push buttons to cross doesn't even,
Oh,
they don't even work anymore. And so it just so happened that Kirksey's doing this. And then they come along and said they're doing a project, I think in November or something,
Yeah.
revamping them all.
They're doing something better now. Did someone hit one or did they just redoing something?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, right there at the hospital.
Yeah. But anyways, there was out of this safety plan, I mean, a lot of good things are coming of it because especially I know on Clay Ball and 35, that intersection there. What we're recommended is they put a delay right turn. Because so many times the light will change. And, there's a woman that, I don't know if it's her brother or what, but wheelchairs him all around and they cross right there. And there's been a lot of times where they've took off in a car. Yeah. So, there's gotta be a delay signal, something
Yeah.
on all of them because all of them's the same way. And when I ride my bike, I about got hit because, it turned green, I take off and about that time somebody's, yeah, you really gotta watch, it's dangerous. So a lot of good things that have come out of the action plan from Kirksey. Hopefully NDOT will work with us to get a lot of that corrected, but you guys can read through. Next on the report, and I'm sure you guys have heard it, Norfolk Southern and Union Pacific. To celebrate the 250th anniversary, they are driving the 4014 steam engine, which is the largest operating steam locomotive in the world, will stop in Knox on July 16th.
They were going to stop, but they are going to?
They are going to stop for about a half hour. Now they will stop. They're coming from the east going west because they're driving it out to Philadelphia. Then they're making their stops on their way back. The engine probably should be right on Bauer Street, right before Bauer. And then it'll extend to 35. So.
Is it a passenger train or is it just, do you know that?
No, well, they're gonna have, I don't know how many cars they're gonna have on it, quite a few cars, long enough to stretch that far, so be the steam engine and some other cars on it. But anyways, make a long story short, is I've been told by the railroad companies and that what they experience, there could be up to 3,000 people, additional people in the city. Because there is a huge following of this locomotive, huge following. And
Absolutely.
pardon?
July 16th.
July 16th, it'll be in Knox, approximately 1:30. Stay about a half an hour, so, and we'll do a press release when it gets closer. Because I've been emailed by, I don't know how many people from other regions of Indiana wanting to know if there's plenty of parking in Knox, Porta Johns, you might as well plan on doing. So we will have police department out helping, city workers helping, in case they need parking.
Porta potties.
I'm not too sure. We might not take it that far. But hopefully what I'm going to encourage is that people park on the north side of the tracks because, we got parking lots, plenty of them, that the average person is not going to know they can park here or in the Moose, whatever. And so we got plenty. Plus, I want them to visit our shops downtown. The Rabbit.
It's not stopping at many places, so this makes a pretty big deal then, really.
They gotta stop every so many. I can't remember what they told me for maintenance. They call it maintenance.
Mhm. But we get water.
Right.
Well, they gotta have
Yeah,
water.
they-
Yeah, so far they haven't asked for a fire hydrant though.
That's what-
No, they haven't.
Old trains used to stop about every 8 to 10 miles for water.
Right.
So anyways, it kind of sounds like it's gonna be a pretty big deal, so,
Yeah,
we just gotta be ready for it.
it was built in 1941.
So next on the report is for the council, don't forget, we work the 4-H fair. It is our night, the city's, Wednesday, June 24th. Usually there by what,
June
about
24th.
5 o'clock. Now, I will tell you guys that we should work a schedule out amongst ourselves because there's no use that with 3 or 4 of us showing up at 5. Because you will have other candidates, county candidates that are running, that's gonna show up. So just call my office, call Cindy, if you want to be there from 5 to 7 and we'll try to fill it in.
It closes at 9.
Yeah, we close, well, I think 9 o'clock we close, so from 5 to 9, so it's 4 hours, so. We all don't need to be there for the whole 4 hours. As we know, in the past, some of you guys just take off anyways. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention names. Okay,
Neither.
no, last thing is, and I passed the schedule around Family Fun Day. If you know anybody that wants to volunteer, I know Laura's been asking, bouncy houses, the gate, the kids' games, anybody that wants to volunteer, send them our way, so. That is the end of my report, council items. No comment?
That's a lot in just 18 minutes. I'll say this, we met with, some engineers from HWC, Engineering, May the 13th, in reference to the historic, Bridge 39, going forward with, preliminary submission of plans for the work to rehabilitate that bridge. Currently, at Main and Water Street, pedestrian bridge into and out of, the, Lythogan Park. So, we're looking forward to, the next couple of months, maybe, the bids, we'll have bids on that. And looking forward to, getting that accomplished. Because right now, I think only 25 people can be on that bridge right now, but, it's gonna be really, rehabilitated, like I said, A to Z. So, we had an extensive meeting, here on the 18th of May, Knox Gateway did, and, we accomplished a lot. And, I submitted a lot of extensive, dissemination of information, and Billy was there to take all that in, right? A member of that, committee, that, board of directors as well. So I thought I'd just mention that very, very quickly.
Any other council items? Okay. Yep.
Okay, our next meeting will be June the 23rd, and we will sign twice on the vouchers. The meeting is duly adjourned.